How's it going, Pokemon trainers? My name is Ruffled Rowlet, and welcome to another video. In today's top 5, we'll be covering the top 5 Alolan forms in Pokemon Stars. Now, these are not confirmed, of course, just so you guys know, and if you don't know what Pokemon Stars is, it's a game expected to come out on the Nintendo Switch later this year. It's going to be a Pokemon game, so it's going to be pretty cool, but we have no guarantee that it's going to happen. We just are speculating so far. But also, please do remember that these are our own opinions, and you're entitled to your own. In fact, we would love to hear your opinions, so if you could leave your own opinions in the comment section below, we'd love to see them, and you can just tell us what you think are some cool Alolan forms that you would like to see in Pokemon Stars. Now, finally, before we get started, I want to say a big thanks to everybody out there for just helping us and supporting us. We're so close to 100 subs right now. We're so appreciated. Either way, let's get right into this list. Number 5. Now, coming in at number 5, we have ourselves Lapras. Now, the reason we chose this is because of the fact that it's themed of a volcano, which links it to the whole Hawaiian region and whatnot from Pokemon Sun and Moon, so it would probably fit into Pokemon Stars as well. Now, the typing of this mon would be something most likely fire and dragon type-ish. The ability for those Pokemon we assume would be Flame Body and Mold Breaker, and I actually think it just perfectly matches to the typing so well. It just looks so nice, and the abilities would be perfect on it. So, I think it would be an adorable addition to the Pokemon universe, and it would be so cool to see it. After all, Lapras is so majestic, so why not have it in a different form? Now let's go to number 4. Number 4. Now, coming at the 4th place, we have ourselves Rapidash. Now, look at this thing. It's a freaking ghost horse. I've always wanted this. It's so sick, and I've just got to point out, Rapidash is one of my favorite Pokemon. It is majestic. It's beautiful. So why is there not an Alola form? Either way, let's take a look at this. But by the way, also, before we keep going, I want to just mention, if you want to check out these links, like these images, so to say, there are links in the description you can check out to all these people. These creators are amazing. They're all on DeviantArt. All the credit is below. Go check them out. Either way, what more could you want? Look at this. Now, we believe this would probably be a dark and poison type Pokemon, which is quite unique if I'm going to be honest, but it could also be a ghost type. It really, I don't know, it could be anything. The ability for this would be Corrosion, which is pretty fitting, don't you think? Like, let's be honest, and I feel this would be perfect fit for Rapidash, and it's a very much free-spirited Pokemon, and imagine it being quite spooky. It kind of fits. I like it. Either way, let's go to number 3. Number 3. Now, coming at the 3rd place, we have ourselves Arcanine. Now, this design looks insane. Now, why does it look insane? Well, the fact that the typing has been inverted due to the actual environment just makes it so much more effective. Like, it just goes from being a fire type to a grass type, and it's so cool. The abilities for this mon would probably be something like Tri-Age or Harvest, which fits into the whole berry theme because it's got a bunch of berries on it, which just, honestly, the design, if I'm going to be straight up honest, is beautiful. And that's why we chose it. We'd love to see an Arcanine in a different form, and a Alola form be sick. Now, it's just so insane. That's what I think is so cool. This Pokemon is just insanely cool. Looks quite caring, as if it's a protector of the forest, kind of, if you know what I mean. Arcanine is already a popular Pokemon, so why not just make a, another form for it? It would just be cool to see. Either way, let's go to number 2. Number 2. Now, coming at number 2, we have ourselves Alolan Golduck. This Pokemon looks really cool and awesome in general, if I'm going to be honest, and the swell on its chest looks really smart. It kind of matches up with the whole typing of water and psychic, and in general, I feel like Golduck has been kind of left behind as a Pokemon in general, and this would just be something cool. It's just a deserving Pokemon. It deserves this. It deserves an Alolan form, because it is a water type, and I feel like more water types need to get Alola forms. I haven't seen enough of that, so I want to see more Gen 1 Alolan Pokemon. Like, I want to see it happen, and I want them to be water types. Let's go to number 1. Number 1. Now, coming in at number 1, we have ourselves Scyther. This design looks really awesome and it's so powerful. The claws on this thing are insanely cool, and they look like they could literally slash up anyone. Now, this Pokemon typing is Bug and Dragon, which is so crazy, and it's just shown by its fierce look in the eyes. Like, it's so beautiful. The ability for this would go either like Tough Claw or Technician, which I think would work really well, and just in general, this thing is a monster. Scyther is one of my favorite Pokemon, so this thing is insane. It just looks beautiful. Purple, the whole, like, they change it from, like, kind of like swords on its arm to like these daggers almost, like these like I don't even know what to call them. They're just insane. But either way, that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. I know it's really fast when I spoke there, but I apologize for that. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like below, and also do leave a comment on which do you think are some Alolan forms that you want to see coming in the future, Pokemon Stars, or maybe in a different game. Maybe it's got a different name. Doesn't really matter. Either way, if you enjoyed, do subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you next time. Catch you later.